Serious and you're looking for a Christ man, the one who anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord to do his will, I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on Congo.
Imagine I don't like no soldiers with the spirit of the Lord. We don't like no soldiers. You understand me?
Saint, black, Hispanic, native, they hate y'all as the same. Hate Christ and they image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say you hate African soft niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell, toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under YAHANNA, ain't he murdered by them and got a hug from YAHANNA. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priests bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves.
Aquí somos la Escuela Israelita del Conocimiento Práctico Universal. Hoy estamos aquí.
Lord Commander General YAHANNA I.S.U.P.K.
This is what Commander General YAHANNA did. This is what he did.
First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. I had to dig.
That's right.
You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
Kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans getting locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum. A gun die or die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We was slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs. Bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you litter. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, this the Feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard, they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, this what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ, they the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas, they a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth, niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4, I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Test 1 2. Hey, Shalom, Israel. We are the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, where we are led by the amazing, commanding General YAHANNA. You understand? I'm saying we are, the I.S.U.P.K is the home of the truth. If you are not in the I.S.U.P.K, you are not in the truth. We are not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite groups. Any other them brothers, the Lord be with them brothers. You know what I'm saying? The I.S.U.P.K is the home of the truth. If you're not in the I.S.U.P.K, you're not in the truth. Today is Saturday. This is the I.S.U.P.K Houston, Galveston, Lufkin, Port Arthur, and Beaumont, you know what I'm saying, Sabbath service. You know what I'm saying, where we hold on to our culture, you know what I'm saying. We keep the Sabbath, which is one of the 10 commandments, you know what I'm saying. Remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. But you know what I'm saying, what better way to do that than to keep our culture What we do in the Sabbath service is we read the Hebrew, we read the Old Testament in the Hebrew, then we read it in English, then we break it down, you know what I'm saying? Line upon line, precept upon precept. You know, so we get it done. That's the best way to hold on to our culture. You know what I'm saying? With that, you know, let's get started. You know what I'm saying? We in the book of Genesis, chapter 11. We're going to get it in. I'm going to bring the first precept. So with that, I'm going to say Imadium, which means to stand. State your name and registry. Malakia, Banyahawada, Banyashala. Yahabashim Yahshua Brakatah. Layasha Allah. Get this going. Yeah, I got you. Y'all help me with it. All right, we're going to get these prayers. We're going to say the prayers in the Hebrew and in the English. So like, I'm going to say Sar, which means turn in Hebrew. We're going to turn and face the east. So Sar. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Quadash. Hayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malak Waska. Taba'ah. Batazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'arataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathanlanawa. Lakham. Call. Yawam. Wasalaknawa. Kabawathnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawathinawa. Wala'ah. Taba'ayanawa. Banasayawan. Abal. Hawashayanawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wahala. Wahasaparas. La'awalamium. Aman. In the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. All right. Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh. Baba Kasha. Son of Noah. Hakak. Hakak. La Rapa'ah. Call Makala. Wakal Marawa. Hakak. La Tahar. Ha Matazarayim. Hakak. La Hakwayam. Hamathiam. Hakak. Al Rakawath. Hata Ma'ala. The Garashan. Bahashim Yahweh. The Wada Aman. In the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
please give us the power.
please give us
The power to heal all manner of sickness
power to heal all manner of sickness
and all manner of disease.
and all manner of disease,
The power to cleanse the lepers.
power to cleanse the lepers,
The power to raise the dead.
power to raise the dead,
The power against unclean spirits.
power against unclean spirits,
To cast them out.
to cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Bless Israel prayer in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Bashim Yahweh Shai,
Barak Lanawa.
Barakina,
Wayashala.
Wayasha'ala,
Wahab Bayath Saparium.
Wahab Basapari,
Barak.
Barak,
Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Bashim Yahweh Shai,
The Wada Aman.
Wada Aman,
In the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh,
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Bless us
Bless us
and Israel
and Israel
and the school.
and the school.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121. Asha'ab.
Asha'ah,
Ayanya.
Ayanya,
All Haharium.
Al-Hahari,
Mahayan.
Mahayan,
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah,
Isariah.
Isari,
Isariah.
Isari,
Ma'aim.
Ma'ai,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Aisha.
Aisha,
Shemayim.
Shemayim,
Wa'aratazah.
Wa Ratazah,
Ayathan.
Ayatan,
Lamawat.
Amawat,
Regalka.
Galka,
Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam,
Shamarka.
Shamarka,
Hana.
Hana,
La'ah.
La'ah,
Yanawam.
Anawam,
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah,
Yayishan.
Ayashan,
Shawamar.
Shalamar,
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shamarka.
Shamarka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Tazalka.
Tazalka,
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad,
Yamyanka.
Yamyam,
Yawamam.
Yawamam,
Hashamash.
Hashamash,
La'ah Yakayaka.
Al-Yakayaka,
Wayarach.
Ayarach,
Bala Yala.
Allah Yalah,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka,
Makal Rai.
Kal Rai,
Yashamar.
Yashamar,
Afna Pashka.
Afna Pashka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashataza Afka.
Yashamarka Afka,
Wabawa Aka.
Bawaraka,
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aitha,
Wa'id Awalam.
Ma'aid Awalam.
In the English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes into the hills,
From whence cometh my help?
from which cometh my help.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
who made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasha'Allah
he that keepeth Yasha'Allah
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out,
and thy coming in
and thy coming in,
from this time forth
from this time forth,
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Allahayim,
Allahayim,
all Damayalaka,
all Dalayamaka,
all Thakarash,
all Thakarash,
wa all
all
Tashakwat,
Ashakwat,
all
all
Kayahana,
Yahana,
Awayabika,
all Yabika,
Yahama Yawan,
Hamayawan,
wa Mashanayaka,
Mashanayaka,
Sha'awa,
Sha'awa,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al Amikab,
all Amikab,
Ya'ira Yamwad,
Iron Wad,
Sawad,
Sawad,
Waya Tayai Tazawa,
Wayat Tazawa,
Al Tazapawanyaka,
all Tazapawanyaka,
Amarawa,
Amarawa,
Lakawa,
Kawa,
Wanakak Yadam,
Manakakadam,
Magoya,
Magalia,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'Allah,
Sham Yasha'Allah,
Iwad,
Iwad,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa'ai Tazawa,
Nawa'ai Tazawa,
Lab,
La,
Yakadwa,
Kadwa,
Al Yakub,
All Yakam,
Baryath,
Baryat,
Yakarathwa,
Akarathwa,
Ahaya,
Ahaya,
Adawam,
Anawam,
Wa Yashamai Aliyam,
Wayashamai Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wa Hagariam,
Wahagarian,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa Amawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa Amalak,
Wa'amalak,
Palashath,
Palashat,
Am Yashabia,
Amyashabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarwai,
Zarawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Bunyalawat,
Salah,
Salat,
I.S.H.A.L.A.M,
I.S.H.A.L.A.M,
Kamadian,
Kamani,
Kas Yasara,
Kas Yashara,
Kayabian,
Yadi,
Banakal,
Balakal,
Kwayeshawan,
Koyashawan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadi,
Ba'ayan Da'ira,
Ayin the Iri,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Dama,
La Adama,
Adama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamu,
Nadiyamawa,
Nadyabu,
Ka Ira,
Kaira,
Wakaza Abba,
Kazaba,
Wakaza Bak,
Kazabat,
Waka Tazal Manai,
Kazamanai,
Ka Nasiyakamwa,
Kal Nasi Kamu,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Maru,
Nayarasha,
Nayarasha,
Lanawa,
Andawa,
Af,
Ah,
Na'awath,
Na'awat,
Alahayim,
Allahayim,
Alahayab,
Allahayab,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamu,
Kagagla,
Kagalu,
Kakwash,
Kwash,
La Panyara Kwa,
Lapunyara Kwa,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Dabaira,
Ira,
Ya'ira,
Ira,
Wakal Lahaba,
Kalahaba,
Talahat,
Talaha,
Hariam,
Ariam,
Khan, Tharadapma,
Khan Taradam,
Basa Arika,
Basa Arika,
Wabasa Wapafka,
Basa Rapapi,
Tabahalam,
Taba'al,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kwalawan,
Palawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Rebaquashwa,
Shamka,
Shankar,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Bashwa,
Wayaba'awa,
Rebaal,
Ai,
Ayai,
Wayakaparwa,
Reparwa,
Waya Abadwa,
Ya Abadu,
Yada'aiwa,
and the Iowa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shamka,
Shankar,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labarka,
Barka,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
All Kaharataza.
All Kahar Rakaza,
All right, in English. Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thou silence,
Keep not thou silent,
O power.
O power,
Hold not thy peace,
hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
and be not still,
O power.
O power,
For lo,
for lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thine enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come and let us cut them off from being a nation,
come and let us cut them off from being a nation,
that the name of Yasharallah
that the name of Yahshua Allah
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against thee,
the tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gebal,
the Baal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the
the
Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
Assur also are joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
And have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them,
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
after Sisera,
as to Jabin,
after Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their numbers like Oreb,
and like Zaed.
and like Zaed.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Zabah,
all their princes as Sabbath,
and as Zalmunna,
and as Zamunna,
who have said,
who have said,
Let us take to ourselves the houses of the power in possession.
let us take to ourselves the houses of the power and possess it.
O my power,
O my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as a stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth a wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy storm.
make them afraid with thy storm,
Fear their faces with shame,
fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
All right, Sar, which means turn, face forward. Yeshabian, which means to rest, be seated. Put that down. Get that side. Alrighty, let's get a prayers of hand. Hell yeah, man. You just get to sweating, and you feel the frankincense and the myrrh in the air. That facing the east. It's a beautiful thing, man. Facing the east and talking to our Lord. So asking him to smite our enemies, man. Because that's what we teach in the truth. We teach that we have enemies, man. The Christian church, they're wolves in sheep's clothes. So they really are your enemies. They're not gonna tell you that. They want to tell you everybody's gonna be your friend. That's what a wolf in sheep's clothes do. He's friendly. You know what I'm saying? That, so he's not gonna tell you, your Christian pastor's not gonna tell you have enemies. You know what I'm saying? We here to give you the truth.
Right.
That's right. And you have enemies, man. And what we just did was we just prayed to the Lord to curse our enemies. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we about to get into the Hebrew. That's what we doing. That's what I'm supposed to say. Yeah. In the Sabbath service, what we do is we read the Hebrew in an app called Bible Hub. So if you want to read the Hebrew along with us, you can get the app, the Bible Hub app on Google Play Store or iTunes or whatever it's called. Not iTunes, but whatever the Apple joint is. You can get it in a download the software, and then you go to when you pull up the Bible Hub, you go to Bible, you press the Bible, and then you go. Then there's gonna be some rows. You're gonna see it. The scriptures have already been pulled up at that point. You're gonna look for interlinear in one of the rows. It says INT. You hit that, and then that gives you, you know what I'm saying, the Greek and the Hebrew. And then that's when you go up to the very top, pick your Bible book and verse, book, chapter, and verse. And right now we're at Genesis 11 and 25. So you could go there, and we're going to get to Hebrew. A little bit before we start, pretty much what we've been reading about, where we took off last time, what we've been reading about in Genesis is the sons of Noah. You know what I'm saying? So what happened? So if you've been following along, you know that Noah, pretty much his family, repopulated the earth after the flood, because the Lord was unhappy with the imperfection. You feel me? The imperfection that the sons of men had going on earth, and he wanted to wipe everybody out, but he saw that Noah was Tawab, Noah was good, so he decided to let Noah live and his family live, and his family repopulate the earth. So now we just read about the sons of Noah and what took place after the sons of Noah. So after the sons of Noah, you know what I'm saying, after Shem, Ham, and Japheth and their children, you know what I'm saying, they started to build up the world again, and then they started angering the Lord a little bit once more. They built this big tower, the Tower of Babel, and that was a sign to the Most High that, you know what I'm saying, they taking care of business. You know what I'm saying? They got a little what's the word, like overconfident. You know what I'm saying? Like hardy or whatnot. And the Lord he tore the Tower of Babel down and separated them, because they was not only building towers to show their pride, but they were all speaking in one language. That we were talking about it last week. The Lord wants people separated. You know what I'm saying? Separate. This was before Israel, but still the Lord don't like just melting pots like today, modern day Babylon. He don't like, you know what I'm saying, East Indian people shopping with. He don't like East Indian food in the same aisle as collard greens and, you know, stuff that Judites and Issacharites eat. He don't want their food or not. He don't want everything together. He wants things separated. His division, you know what I'm saying, low key, is decency and order, if you ask me.
I agree.
Khan, go ahead. You got something? Yeah.
Personally, I try to be eating foot stew.
Right. Foot stew. That's what they eat. We don't want that foot stew in our grocery stores. Pretty much that's what they had going back then at Babel. You know what I'm saying? The Tower of Babel. They were all on one accord. All the nations, all the sons, all the sons of Noah. There was a lot of people at that point in time. We had a whole bunch of begats. But this is right after the tower got destroyed and The Most High split them up a little bit, shook them up, because the Most High wants division. But yeah, if whenever you're ready, we can get into the Hebrew. That's where we left off. We're about to get into the Hebrew at Genesis 11 and 25.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 11, verse 25 in the Hebrew. Atha. Saraka. Waya. Wahai. Wayahaya. Aha. Wara. Aha. Waya. Hawa.
You had beget, he beget. Hawal, Yadawa. That's like a ha, wala, Yadawa.
Hawa Yadawa. Hawaya Yadawa. Atha. Kara. Saraka.
Sarak.
Sarak. Shai.
I.S.U.P.K.
Shanaha.
Just Shana. The H, the ha at the end serves as a H, like ha, Shana.
Wama Af. Shana. Waya. Walara.
Waya, wala.
Waya Lawa. Banayam. Waba. Naram.
Waba, Nawaf.
Waba Nawat. Verse 26. Yahaya. Farak. Shabayim. Shana. Oya. Walai. Af. Abarayim. Atha. Nahara. Nahawar. Wa'at.
Yeah, it's a wa. You got it.
Harana.
Haran.
Haran. Verse 27. Wa'ala. Thawala.
Wala, daf.
Thawala. Da.
It's easier to pronounce it when you pause with the first letter, because the first letter is the prefix. So it's like da or wala daf. Wa, Aratazaz, or whatever. So you say the first letter.
Farak. Hawala.
Wala yad. Yeah, wala yad.
Hawalayad. Atha. Abarayim. Atha. Nahawar. Wa'at. Haran. Waharan. Hawalayad. Af. Lawat. Wayamath.
You got a new verse, right?
What's like it? Verse 28.
Not really.
Wayamat. Haran. All. Isle. Anaya. Sarak. Abba. Yawa.
Mm-hmm.
Bara'ai.
Bah. All right.
Baharatazah. Mawala.
Ma wala dafu.
Mawala Dafu. Ba'a. Wara.
Ba war.
Ba'awar. Kasha. Kasharadine.
No, like Kashadian.
Kashadian. Verse 29. Wayakra.
Like a quack.
Wayakwa. Abaram. Abarayam.
You had it first right there. Wrong. Perfect.
Wana.
Nakawal.
Nakawal. Laharam.
No, Laham.
Laham. Nashayam. Shum. Ashata.
No, not quite. A shot.
Asham.
Sound like it. A shot.
Amaram. Sharaya. Washam. Asha. Nahawar. Malakaha. Bath. Haran. Abaya. Malakaha. Ra'ab.
Wa'ab.
Ra'abi. Ra'abia.
Wa'ab.
Ra'abia. Ya.
Yes, a cut.
Yasaka. Wa. Sa.
More?
Oh, Salak. I'm missing the verse. Verse 30. Wa. Sahaya. Shawarya. Aikwa Raha. Ayawa. Laha. Walad. Verse 31. Waya. Kurka.
Way a quack.
Waya Kwak.
A rock.
Barak. Asa. Abaram. Banawa. La'af. Lawa. Bana.
One.
Ban. Haran. Ban. Banawa. Wa'af. Shawaya. Kala.
Colossal.
Kalafia. Asha, Amaram, Bana, Wanawa, Waya,
Waya Taza Awa.
Waya Taza Awa, Atham, Ma'a, Wara,
Ma'wa.
Ma'war,
Kashadim.
Kashadian, La, Kaf,
Perfect.
Aratiwa,
Yep, Arati.
Kana Iowa,
Kana'ain.
Kana Ain, Wayaba, Wayabawa,
Waya Ba'awa.
Wayaba Awa, Ira,
No.
I,
You gotta look for the little things that separate it. It is a little small thing.
Haran,
Haran.
Haran,
Haran. Haran.
it's like Haran, Wayashapia,
Perfect.
Sham. Verse 32,
That's the last one.
Wayahaya, Wayahawa, Yemya, Hara, Harak,
Thorach.
Farach, Hamash, Shanayam, or Ma Fayam, Shanaha, looks like a Shana, Wayama, Farak, Ba Rawa,
Makaran.
Makaran,
Now we can get to the English. Slide it over.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 11, verse 25 in the English. And Nahor lived after he begot Terah 119 years, and begot sons and daughters. Verse 26. And Terah lived 70 years, and begat Abram, Nahor, and Haran. Verse 27. Now these are the generations of Terah. Terah begot Abram, Nahor, and Haran. And Haran begot Lot.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there for a second. So where we're at right now, we already have the sons of Ham. Remember, the sons of Noah were Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Not in that particular order, but Shem, Ham, and Japheth. You know what I'm saying? And the sons of Ham were the I believe Ham was the oldest son, right? I believe Ham was the oldest son. So I get if I'm incorrect on that, but that's neither less. Ham, the king Nimrod was the king that set up Babel, the tower that I was talking about. It was Nimrod was a Hamite, and Nimrod, you know what I'm saying? You might have heard of that name from other I.S.U.P.K classes on breakdowns on Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Nimrod. Christmas is that little Christmas tree you got in your house. That's really the worship of Nimrod, because there was an old story that Nimrod, when he died, Nimrod's mother planted him in the soil, and a tree grew, and that tree was the spirit of Nimrod. And then the people had to put gifts under that tree to worship Nimrod. So that's what, and even the worshiping of the tree in your house is found in the Old Testament. So it's nothing new, man. People, you know what I'm saying? Black, Spanish, Native Americans have been misled for a long time. So that's why we gotta wake up. We gotta listen. We gotta wake up. We gotta know what we're celebrating when we do these things, when we do these traditions. Where did this tradition come from? Yeah, but that was Ham. Ham was before. Now we're going over the sons of Shem. Now the sons of Shem that's the lineage that blacks, Hispanics, and natives are from. That's our lineage. So even Edomites. You know what I'm saying? As was said last class, you know what I'm saying? These descendants that we're going over, you might see that a lot of our oppressors and even enemies come from the same lineage. Because we got to remember, this is all the way near the beginning. So we had their nations are damn near our brother nations. Uh, Lot, it says Lot right there. Lot is the father of Ammon and not Moab. Moab was it might be Moab too, but Lot, I think Lot was the father of Ammon and Moab, which is China and Japan. They're Shemitic too. You know, so these people are Shemitic. Esau is gonna come. Esau and Jacob, you know, they were brothers. These are all people descendants from Shem. These people are all Shemitic. You know what I'm saying? Which is why it's crazy when these small hats be saying, "Oh, he's anti-Semitic" or "he's anti-Semitism," not knowing he a Semite too. How he gonna be anti-Semitic if he a Semite too? You know, Shemitic is the proper term, but that's how you know they don't know what they're talking about. They damn sure not keeping the law, statutes, commandments. That's not their book. I had to throw that in there. You know what I'm saying? If you got something, go ahead, but if you're not, keep it going.
Verse 28. And Haran died before his father, Terah, in the land of his nativity, in Ur, of the Chaldees. Verse 29. And Abram and Nahor took them wives. The name of Abram's wife was Sarai, and the name of Nahor's wife, Milcah, the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, and the father of Isupk. Verse 30. But Sarai was barren, she had no child. Verse 31. And Terah took Abram his son, and Lot the son of Haran, his son's son, and Sarai his daughter-in-law, his son Abram's wife, and they went forth with them from Ur to the Chaldees to go into the land of Canaan. And they came unto Haran and dwelt there. Verse 32. And the days of Terah were 205 years, and Terah died in Haran.
Oh, I definitely want to go up a little bit. We just finished the English, but I wanted to see if that's Abram's first appearance. I don't even recall going over Abram. So I guess this is Abram. This is the Abram, if I'm not mistaken. You know, we're gonna find out momentarily when we keep going when we read it. But if I'm not mistaken, that's the Abram, that's the father of many nations that later becomes Abraham. He's a Shemite. These are the descendants of Shem. Because Abram begat Isaac, and Isaac begat Jacob, and then Jacob begat Israel and Esau. But here we just said Shem begat Lot. You know what I'm saying? And I believe Ishmael might have been in there too. But yeah, you can always go up in Genesis 11, see the descendants of Shem. Yeah, we're going to go back to the Hebrew, man. Well, now we're going to start Genesis 12.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 12, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Vayah Amar, Yahweh, All, Abaram, Lara, Lara.
Oh, that's Lock. No, look up. No, it's Locks. Like you just read Abaram, right? Lock and then it's Lock and then look up.
Lak, Lakah, Ma'ara, Tazil,
Tazak.
Tazak, Wa, Mama, Walad, Zakah,
Wama,
Wama,
Mawal,
Mawal,
like Wama, Mawalad,
Mawalad.
Mawalad, the thought. You said it right.
Wama. Bayat.
Mm-hmm.
Abayaka.
Abayak.
Abayak.
Well, Abayaka is right. That's the actual proper way to say it. Abayaka, the way you say it. Because we got to remember that ka at the end is a suffix. That ka means something. That ka means your father. Abba is father. Abaka or Abayak. Abayaka is your father. So you got it, bro. Keep going.
All. Hawaratazar. Ashar. Arahaka. Verse 2. Wa'a. Shot.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K. La.
Lagawaya.
Lagawaya. Gadal.
No, not quite. But you it's the right. It's kind of the right word. But it's got a wall.
Got the wall. Wa'a. Bawa.
Kaka.
Wa'a.
Got a lot.
Got the lot.
Shamka.
Shamka. Wahayaha.
Just Wahaya.
Wahaya. Barak.
Baraka.
Baraka.
Because you gotta say that last that Baraka, because the ha's at the end. You gotta make, if there's a ha at the end, the letter before that has to say I. You know what I'm saying? Ka or wa or whatever.
Verse 3. Wa'a. Baraka. Ba. Rakayaka. Wama. Ala. Raka. Ara. Wana. Barakaya.
Kawa.
Kawa. Baka. Call. Masha. Maka. Haradma.
Ha Adama.
Ha Adama. Verse 4. Yalaka. Ambaram. Ka Ashar. Debar. Alayor.
Alayawa.
Alayawa. Yahweh. Wayalak. Athawa. Lawat. Wa'a. Baram. Ban. Kamash. Shania.
Washab.
Washabni.
No. My bad. Washabayim.
Washabayim. Shana. Batazah.
Matazah. Afu.
Batazah Afu. Ma Quran. Verse 5. Waya Krak.
Wayakwak.
Waya Kwak. Amaram. Atha. Sharai.
Sharia.
Shaya. Ashak.
Ashaf what?
Ashak.
My bad. Now Ashaf. Yeah, Ashafu.
Ashaku. Wa'atha. Wat. Ban. Achayawa.
Akiwa.
Akiwa. Wa'at. Call. Waka. Washam. Ashar. Wakashawa. Wa'at. Hanapash. Ashar. Aishawa. Baharan. Waya I.
No. Wayatazah.
Wayataza.
Awa.
Wayataza. Taza Awa. Yala Kata.
Lolakaf.
Yalaka. Ira. Iha.
No, you got it. Aratazah.
Arachas.
With the eyes and the tazahs. They both look like wives. Keep going, you got it.
Kana'ain. Waya Ba. Awa. Arachas. Kana'ain. Verse 6. Waya Ibar. Abaram. Ba'arataza. Id. Makrawam. Shakam. Id. Allah.
Lawan.
Alawan. Mawara.
Perfect.
Waha. Kanai.
Waha Kana'ain. Yeah.
Waha Kanaya.
Kana'ain.
Kana'aini. Azar.
No, just, I think I want to say Azar. Azar. Or Oz.
Az. Ba'arataza. Verse 7. Wayarath. Yahweh. All. Avaram. Waya Amar. Lazarai. Lazaraika.
Lazara Ika. Lazara.
Lazaraika. Atha.
A son.
Athan. Atha.
That's just odd.
At. Harataza. Haza. At. Layaban. Sham. Mazabach. Yahweh.
La Yahweh.
La Yahweh. Hana Rai. Hana Ra'ah.
Perfect.
Allah Nuwa.
God. I don't know about the English, right? Just from reading the Hebrew, you know what I'm saying? Certain word, and it tells you what you're reading in the app too. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to look at the blue because the blue is the Yiddish. The black is the language that we're reading. We're reading the ancient symbols. But in the red below the black, it tells you the words that we read. So really, you get an understanding of what's going on in the scriptures if you're that savvy, I guess. But I'm saying that this is the Abram that we were talking about. This is our forefather. I'm saying the start of it all. So that's what Genesis 12 is starting about. We're about to get into it. Go ahead, bro. Start.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 12, verse 1. Now the Lord has said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will shew thee. Verse 2. And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing.
If I could, this sounds familiar. The Lord is saying, if you do this, then this is gonna happen. We didn't get to it yet in the Sabbath service or the current Sabbath service, but we read it before, man. We read it to you all the time. The curses in Deuteronomy. I know we're only in Genesis, but in Deuteronomy, the Lord is saying, if you do this, then good things are gonna come. All you got to do is this, and this. All you got to do is lay it out there for you. The creator of heaven and earth, the creator of you, is telling you all you got to do is this, and this. And then great things are going to come to you and all your people. Now that same thing just happened to Abram. Abram just got the same layout. The Lord told him, hey, if you do this, and this, I'm going to bless you, and your name is going to be great, and thou shalt be a blessing. Go ahead and read that over, Baba Kashah. 12 and 1. So 12 and 1 to 2. Just 12 and 2, my bad. Just 12 and 2. Just 12 and 2. I want to read that. I want to go over that one more time. Good shot.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 12, verse 1. Now the Lord has said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy father's house.
So you leaving your father's house. You the descendants of Shem, that family, you about to leave from them. You about to start something new. Get out of the country. Go pilgrimage type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing.
So all you got to do is get from your father's house, go where I'm telling you to go. You know what I'm saying? A land that I will show thee. You go there, go to the way I tell you to go, and I'm gonna make you a father of a great nation. I'm gonna bless you. I'm gonna make you a great nation. All you got, we're gonna find out that Abraham did this thing. You already might know, like I've just been saying, Abraham is, you know what I'm saying, the predecessor of Israel, which is the predecessor of all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, God's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? God messed with Abraham. God loved Abraham. And Abram received many blessings because he did what the Lord told him to do. He didn't deviate. You know what I'm saying? That's what separates a bad kid from a good kid. A good kid's going to do what the father tells him to do. And a good kid's going to get to wear, you know what I'm saying, Jabot jeans and Jordans or whatever. Not Jabots, but I don't know, true religions. A good kid's he's going to be bought in true religions and Jordans. when a bad kid is not gonna do what the father tells him to do, and the bad kid is gonna have to wear, you know what I'm saying, the shacks from Walmart. You're gonna be cursed. You got anything? Oh, what's I ain't crazy? We keep going.
Verse 3. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee. And in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed.
Oh, that's something heavy right there. I'm gonna highlight this one for myself because this one is saying that I'm gonna have your back if you do what I say. If you do what I tell you to do. Not only are you gonna be a great nation, you're gonna be blessed, but I'm gonna have your back, and I'm gonna fend off your enemies. I'm gonna fight your enemies, and then me having your back and fighting off the enemies, the earth is gonna be better for that. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much a precept saying, you know what I'm saying? What is it? Proverbs 28 or something like that. It's like it, but when the righteous rule, when the righteous are in rulership, the world will rejoice. You know what I'm saying? That's a precept on that. The earth will be blessed when, you know what I'm saying, Abraham's lineage is in control, and Abraham's lineage enemies, you know what I'm saying, I kept that baby. The earth is gonna be rejoicing when that happens. Keep going.
Verse 4. So Abram departed, as the Lord had spoken unto him, and Lot went with him. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed out of Haran. Verse 5. And Abram took Sarai his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their substance that they had gathered, and the souls that they had gotten in Haran. And they went forth to go into the land of Canaan. And into the land of Canaan they came. Verse 6. And Abram passed through the land unto the place of Shechem, unto the plain of Moreh, and the Canaanite was then in the land. Verse 7. And the Lord appeared unto Abram, and said, Unto thy seed will I give this land. And there builded he an altar unto the Lord who appeared unto him.
So that's where we're going to go back to the English. But before we go back to the English, you know what I'm saying? We just read it. The Lord told him to do something. What did he do? He ain't said, I don't know if I can do it, or I'm not going to do it. He did it. Then the Lord said, you know what? This is the land that you just went to. This is going to be your children's land. And lo and behold, we know that in Deuteronomy 2, or Joshua even, that the land of Canaan is the promised land for the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord keeps his promises, man. All you got to do is do what the Lord tells you to do. Because the Lord is telling you, he's promising you, he's going to give you a blessing if you do what he tells you to do. So all you got to do is just do it, man. Abram did it. This is just the beginning of his blessings right here. But yeah, we're going to go back to the Hebrew. So we read it twice. We got 5 more. 5 more. Let's go back to it. You powering through, bro. Good job.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 12, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Y-A-H-N-A, Masham, Faharaha, Makwadam, Labaya, all, Boyat, Aha, Laha,
Ahala.
Ahala,
Bayah.
Bayah, all, Mayam, Waha, Makwadam, Boyah, Bawa, Shang, Mazar, Bak, Masbak,
Right back, keep going. I'll be right back. With the water? I got you.
Yahweh, Yah, Ra. Hashem. Yahweh. Verse 9. Wa. Yeshai. Abaram. Allah. Wakah. Wadna. Sawai. Adna. Deba. Verse 10. Yahaya. Wa'ai. Ba'rataza. Wa'ra. Abaram. Mataza.
You at 10?
Mataza. Waya ha. Waya ma. Lago war.
So you just said, to Egypt? It's Matazarayim.
Matazarayim.
But that's the hut then, so Matazarayim Ma. Mm-hmm. Matazarayim is something that you're going to say often. You're going to find yourself saying that often. Matazarayim Ma.
Lago.
My bad, keep going.
Laga. Wara. Wagara. Shum. Kayad. Kabad. Habra'ai. Ba'ratila. Verse 11. Yahaya. Kashar. Ha. Kor. Waya. Waba. Waba. Wara. Wa'a. Tazarayim. Waya ha.
Matazarayim Ma.
Tazarayim ma. Waya amar. All. Shawaya. Ashat wa. Hanaha. Na'a. Yedai. Saya. Kaya. Aisha. Yapa. Yapata. Which is Yapa.
This is Yap. I say Yapa.
Yapa. Mara'a. Ath. Verse 12. Yaha.
Wahaya.
Wahaya. Kaya. Yara. Awa. Isupk. Hama Wayam.
We had the Egyptians.
Come.
So Egypt is Matazarayim. So every time you read something about Egyptian or go to bondage or something like that, you're gonna have that tazah. It's gonna be matazariyam or matazariyama or something like that. This one is ha matazariyam.
Tazarayim.
Yeah.
Rawa.
Well, Amar.
Marwa. Ashapawa. Za'ath. Wahara. Gawa. Asaya. Wa'asa. Chayawa. Verse 13. Atha. Most likely. Amma. Waya. Na'a. Kha. Saya. Af. Lama Ain. Lama Iowa. Lama Ain. It's like Ya. Yatab. Laya. But I. Bobo Rock. Kha. Yatha. Mapashaya. Mapashi. Baga. Lalak. Verse 14. Yaha. Kabawa. Kabawa. Abaram. Matazaraya.
Tazarayama.
Matazarayama. Wayara. Awa. Hamatazamaya.
In there. How? Matazarayam.
Hamatazarayam. Atha. Habasha. Kaya. Wapa. Hawa'a. Ma'a. Waya. Ra'awa.
You have 15, right?
Most likely.
Good.
Verse 15. Waya. Ra'awa. Atha. Sharaya. Paraya. Waya. Wayadar.
Waya. Halalawa.
Waya halalawa.
That's a
Atha. Allah. For all. Paraya. Watha for ka. What's like it? Watha quack. Ha sha. Wayath. Paraya. Verse 16. Of the Ryan. Let's wait.
You got it. Abram. Abram. It's not Ba. Walla Abram.
Walla Abram. Highland. Y'all.
I said Abram. That's English. Waba Abaram. My bad. That's why you were like that. Waba Abaram.
Y'all.
Ayah to Yah. Yep.
But I. Wa. Ra.
Khan.
Ya. Wa.
Hold on, we're supposed to go back to the English. Yeah. 'Cause you started at 8, right?
Khan, I think.
So you're gonna read 8 through 15, and then you go start at 16 and come back.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 12, verse 8. And he removed from thence unto a mountain on the east of Bethel, and pitched his tent, having Bethel on the west, and Hai on the east. And there he builded an altar unto the Lord, and called upon the name of the Lord. Verse 9. And Abram journeyed, going on still toward the south. Verse 10. And there was a famine in the land, and Abram went down into Egypt to sojourn there, for the famine was grievous in the land. Verse 11. And it came to pass, when he was come near to enter into Egypt, that he said unto Sarai, his wife, Behold, now I know that thou art a fair woman to look upon. Verse 12. Therefore it shall come to pass, when the Egyptians shall see thee, that they shall say, This is his wife, and they will kill me, but they will save thee alive. Verse 13. Say, I pray thee, thou art my sister, that it may be well with me for thy sake, and my soul shall live because of thee.
Okay, let me break this down. So first of all, the first thing he read was when Abram first went to the place that the Lord told him to go to. When he first got there, he built the altar for the Lord, which is real. I can't say the N word. It's real brother stuff. It's the stuff that a real man would do. You know what I'm saying? A real man of God would do. You know what I'm saying? Pay your respect to the Most High. For, you know what I'm saying? Allowing you to make it to do the mission He set you on, and the mission He blessed you because you did. That's a real warrior stuff right there. And then after that, he continued to go south so that he can finish the mission. The tent was just that, like, okay, I'm here now. I'm gonna go. I'm in the mountains, so I'm finished the journey. I'm in the city I'm supposed to go. Now I'm finna go to where I'm gonna dwell. So that's when he went he dwelled in the tents in the mountains, but then he went to Egypt because he saw it was famine down there, so he wanted to see what was up. And then this brings him to the second part. He messed up when he did this. When he went into Egypt, he told his wife to tell people that his wife was just his sister, because he was scared that, his wife was a pretty lady, and he was scared that they're gonna want to just kill him and lay with his wife, the Egyptians. So we got to remember what it says in the book of Timothy. And the book of Timothy hasn't come at this point, but and it says in the book of Timothy, I think it's 1 Timothy. The Lord, we're not given the spirit of fear. The Lord doesn't give us the spirit of fear, only the spirit of a sound mind and love. You know what I'm saying? I'm paraphrasing, but we're not supposed to be afraid as God's children. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're on God's mission, doing the work of the Lord. So that you're gonna see what happens when the brother reads coming up, because it's gonna be today. But something's gonna happen, because that just sounds like like you asking for trouble. Like you my wife, but we gonna say you my sister. It sounds like something about to mess up, and something ended up messing up. Not too bad. It didn't get too bad, but we gonna see. But he shouldn't have did that in the first place. You know what I'm saying? He was just going into a land of some other people, and he was worried for his life and his family. But we're not supposed to have the spirit of fear. So you can continue, sir.
Verse 14. And it came to pass that when Abram was come into Egypt, the Egyptians beheld the woman, that she was very fair. Verse 15. The princes also of Pharaoh saw her, and commented her before Pharaoh, and the woman was taken into Pharaoh's house.
So that's where we stopped, huh? So pretty much it already got straight to it. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna read later on that they gonna ask like, yo, is this your wife? And he's gonna be like, nah, something else is gonna happen. But they already on her. And she fair. She looks good. And so they already on her. And he's acting like he his brother. No, that's not the spirit you're supposed to have, especially when going into a new country. You're supposed to be the man of the house. You're supposed to hold it down. But he is still that guy. So you know, Lord is gonna be with him. So we're gonna go back to the Hebrew and going to Hebrew 12 and 16, right? All right.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 12, verse 16 in the Hebrew. Wala Abaram. Hatayab. Ba'ai Balam. Yahayab. Lawa. Taza Awa. Wabakwar. Waha Mariah. Wa'ai Baryam. Wa'ai Baryam. Wa'sha Wa'cha. Wa'a Sanat. Natha. For God no lion. Verse 17. For Yah Nagai. Yahweh. Iha. Nagayim. The Ra Layam. Ra'af. Bayatawa. Iowa. The Bar. Shalayah. Ashah. Abaram. Verse 18. Yah Korah. Iha. Yah Abaram. Yah Mar. Naha. Za'ah. Aisha. Yatha. Yah. Yamah. La'ah. Haggah. Datha. Haggadah. Loyah. Kuyah. A-S-H-A-P-K, A-S-H-A-P-K, Haram, Hara'ah. Verse 19, Lama, Amma, Matha, Acha, Yah, Hara'ah, Ra'ah, Quat, Athar, Layah, La'asha'a, La'ashaha, La'aytaha, Hanaha, Ashar, Ashadat, Ukhar, Walak. Verse 20. Ira, it's like Tazawa. Ayla, Yawa. Haraiha. Anash, Shayam.
Anash.
Shah, Yakara.
That's like they're saying they can't hear you that well. So, you might gotta speak up a little bit. You're trying to speak up as best you can. If you really can, but not I can. You was at
Shalakwa. Athawa. Wa'ath. Ashathwa. Wa'ath. Call. Ashar. Layah, or it's like Lawa.
That was it. How many was there? Let's read the English to go back.
What was that? Chapter 12 or 16.
It was 12 and 16?
Huh.
So that was before. Let's read. Go back to the English real quick. Finish the chapter.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 12, verse 16. And he entered Abram well for her sake, and he had sheep and oxen, and he asses, and men servants, and maid servants, and she asses, and camels. Verse 17. And the Lord plagued Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarai, Abram's wife. Verse 18. And Pharaoh called Abram and said, What is this that thou hast done unto me? Why didst thou not tell me that she was thy wife? Verse 19. Why saidst thou, She is my sister, so I might have taken her to me to wife? Now therefore, behold thy wife, take her and go thy way. Verse 20. And Pharaoh commanded his men concerning him, and they sent him away, and his wife, and all that he had.
Crazy. Pretty much what happened was the very thing that Abram was afraid of happened because he, he moved with fear. It was a bad decision if you ask me, to act like you hit your wife's brother instead of her husband, just so that people won't want to marry her, because it makes more sense that people want to marry her if she's like a free agent. Like if she's unmarried, if you just her brother, and she don't have no husband, so I might as well step in. That's what seems like the more logical thing. But he thought they was gonna try to murk him though. He thought they was gonna unalive him. He thought they was gonna try to unalive him and take his wife. 'Cause he didn't know what he was getting into. So again, that's why we don't move with fear. But the Lord was with Abram. You know what I'm saying? The Lord when they took his wife, when Pharaoh took his wife, and you know what I'm saying, tried to keep her in his house, then the Lord started plaguing Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? That Pharaoh was like, oh, what's going on? I don't think I'm doing nothing wrong. Then he went to Abram and said, yo, what's up with this woman? And Abram told him, hey, that's my wife, man. And Pharaoh was like, damn, man, you tricked me, bro. Like, take your wife, get gone, get on your business, bro. Get away from here. Get from around here. Get from around here with your wife and your trickery, bro. You got the Lord plaguing me and all my cattle and whatnot. So pretty much Abram should just, the Lord, he was still with him. The Lord, what? The Lord said he would be with him, didn't he? The Lord said he would be with him. All he had to do was what the Lord required of him. And if the Lord wasn't with him, you know what I'm saying? He might have got Abram might have got murked like he thought he was gonna be, or unalive rather. Pharaoh might have some villager might have unalived him and took his wife, something like that. So Pharaoh wouldn't have been plagued. You know what I'm saying? Pharaoh's belongings wouldn't have been plagued. He just would have lost his wife. And the Lord was with them. And Pharaoh let him go clean too, safely. Told him to go about his business safely. The Lord was definitely with him. The Lord keeps his promises, man. You can go ahead to 13, though. We in the Hebrew now. That's right. Yeah, so now instead of 7, let's try to do 10 on this one. We got to pick up. And then on the next one we're gonna do 8. So we got to add 4. That last one. We got to do 7, 7, 7, 7. Let's do 10.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 13, verse 1 in the Hebrew. YAHANNA. Abaram. Mamad Tazarayam.
Perfect.
Hawa'a. Wa'a. Shathawa. Wakal. Ashar. Lawa. Walawat. Aymar. Hanaga. Hanagaba. Hanagaba. Wa'a Baram. Oh, it's like verse 2, it's like it. Wa'a Baram. Kabad. Ma'ad. Bama Kwa Naha. Baka Sapa. Baba Zahab. Verse 3. Wayalak. Lama Sa Iowa. Mana Gab. Ra'id. Bayath. All. Id. Hamakwam. Ashar. Haya. Sham. Aha. Laha. Aha Lawa. Wasa, Kwala, Bayan, Bayath, All, Wabayan, Haya. Verse 4. All, Makaram, Hamazah, Hamazah, Bak, Ashar, Aisha, Sham, Bara'ah, Shana, Wayakra, Sham, Abaram, Basham, Yahweh. Verse 5. Wagam, Lala, Lalawat, Halak, Ath, Abaram, Hayah, Aishawa, Wabako, it's like it, Uba, Kara, Ra'ah, Halayam. Verse 6. Wala. It's like it, Wala'ah. Nasha, Nasha'ah. Atham. Haratazah. Haratazah. Lashabath. Yakdar. It's like Yakdawa. Kaya. Haya. Rakah. Rasham. Rab. Wala'ah. Yakalawa. Lashabath. Yakadwa. Verse 7. Wayahaya. Wayab. Bayan. Ra'aya. Makwa. Naha. Makwana. Abaram. Wabayan. Ra'aya. Makrona. Lawat. Wahakanaya. Wahakanaya. Kanaya. Wahakanaya. Waha. Para. Zaya. Az. Yashab. Baharatazah. Verse 8. Waya Amar. Abaram. All. Lawat. All. Na'ah. Sahaya. Morah. Yabah. Bayanaya. Rabah. Yanai. Yakah. Wabayan. Ra'aya. Obayan, Ra'ika, Ra'ayaka, Kaya, Hanasham, Anashim, Akim, Anachanawa, Anaknoa. Verse 9. Hala'ah, Kal, Parataza, Lapa Nayak, Ha Parad, Na'a, Ma'ilia, Ain, Hasha, Ma'ala, Hashama'al, Hashama'al, Wa'a, Yamana, Wa'ayam, Hayam, Mayawa, Wa'a, Shema, Yala. Verse 10. Wayasha, Lawat, Ath, Ayana, Lawa, Waya, Ra'a, Ath, Kal, Kakar, Hayoradwa, Ayaradan, Hayaradan, Kaya, Kala, Mashakwa, Mashakwa, Lapanaya, Lapanya, Shakath, Yahweh, Ath, Saram or Saddam, Wa'ath, Aimora, Kadan, Kagan, Yahweh, Karataza, Matazariam, it's like it. Ba'aka, Tazar, Tazai,
Drink this water. You know what I'm saying? The brother hand is all really is no hand neither. The hand goes to Commander YAHANNA and the Most High, because all priests under Commander YAHANNA know how to read and speak the Hebrew. You know, reading the Hebrew is something that all priests know how to do. So we give Commander YAHANNA. We're going to get back to the English. But you are doing a great job, though.
Chapter 13, verse 1, right?
Come on.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 13, verse 1. And Abram went up out of Egypt, he and his wife, and all that he had, and Lot with him, into the south. And Abram was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold. And he went on his journeys from the south, even to Bethel, unto the place where his tent had been at the beginning, between Bethel and Hai.
Good job, brother. You understand? Appreciate y'all holding it down. You understand? Where we at? How many have we rated?
So we got two more.
Two left?
Kind.
Okay, so it's 14 scriptures left?
Kind.
We got 14 left to read.
But one time when we did the chapter ended and we only read 40. So I did 10 on the last one.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
Way to go, man. All right, so where we at in the English?
13 and 1.
13 and 1. Ooh, you understand? So we talking about Abram, right, who was the son of Shem, brother, right? The Lord called him and told him to come out of the land, right, of the Chaldeans, brother, from the land of Uz. You understand? And the Lord already had blessed Abraham, right? So he told Abraham went into Egypt with his, not with Lot was his nephew, right? Most High Christ. So here we are with this. And Abraham is about to learn something so serious, right? Keep going. Where we at?
Verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 4. Unto the place of the altar which he had made there at first, at the first.
Mm-hmm.
And there Abram called on the name of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 5. And Lot also, which went with Abram, had flocks and herds and tents.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 6. And the land was not able to bear them, that they might dwell together, for their substance was great, so that they could not dwell together.
You understand? So here's the thing, right? So say if like, it's like somebody very wealthy, right, coming into a large city. You understand? So, and Abraham brought all his belongings with him. That's his cattle, everything. You understand? Back then, your wealth was your cattle. Your wealth was your caravan, your entourage. You understand what I'm saying? Lot had a great entourage too. You understand? That's why Abraham had something in his train that carried all his gold, all his silver, all that stuff. You understand? So Abram was a wealthy brother, man. Was a wealthy man, and so was his nephew Lot. Lot had his own too. It was so much that they could not, dwell together. You understand what I'm saying? No, don't mix up in order to prevent mixing of cattle, in order to prevent having to draw unnecessary lines of this is Abraham, this is Lot's, within already another people's land. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what the Lord decided to do. And this is what the Lord has always been doing. Dividing, brother. You understand what I'm saying? And this is, he gives Abram and Lot the opportunity to choose which land, right? Keep going, brother. You're going to see it. We read all the way to 10 in the Hebrew, right? No sweat. Come on.
Verse 7. And there was a strife between the herdmen of Abram's cattle and the herdmen of Lot's cattle.
You see that? That's what we just talked about. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. These are Abram's cattle. Now, wait a minute. These are Lot's cattle. You understand? The cowboys are discussing this. They're having a problem with it. Right? Keep reading now.
And the Canaanite and the Perizzite dwelled then in the land. Verse 8. And Abram said unto Lot, let there be no strife. I pray thee.
Right, because you got to understand, right? This is Abram's cattle, and this is Lot's cattle, right? And then Abram has servants that cattlemen that work with the cattle, and Lot has his servants that work with the cattle. And in order to so they won't bump heads, right? Right? And then that has to go up. Well, it's like Abram, you know what I'm saying? This his cattle keep doing this, and then no, his cattlemen, Lot's cattlemen tried to say, Abram's cattlemen tried to say that cattle belong, you know what I'm saying? To prevent all that foolishness. Right? Abram in his wisdom, brother, said this. Keep going. Verse 8.
Between me and thee, and between my herdmen and thy herdmen, for we are brethren.
You see what I'm saying? And that's all we got to do here in the earth today. Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, if you have something and I have something, brother, business, right? Business should never end your brotherhood.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what Abram, our forefather Abram, showed us. You understand?
Okay.
My employees aren't going to disturb your employees. We're not going to have this problem. We're not going to end friendship or brotherhood behind business. That's not going to happen. What you got, brother?
If I could, sir, it's so heavy what you're saying, because in the truth really, the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander in Hana really taught me how to be a good brother, and not one time. I mean, in all of my affairs, and people in the world, and even people in the truth, never has showing brotherhood got me somewhere where, never has showing brotherhood not helped the situation greatly, like it just helped Abram and his cattle. Like if there's some strife where somebody, oh brother, you owe me this, it's like no sweat. Here, take you need what you hurting the money. Here, you can have some more. You know what I'm saying? We brothers. We're supposed to be working together, and that's what Commander General Hana and I.S.U.P.K teaches, is that brotherhood, the brotherhood is so powerful that nothing will be able to. What I'm trying to say is that brotherhood pretty much showing your brother that you love him will take out all the BS. You'll never find yourself in a quandary if you love your brother, if you love your neighbor. And that's all Christ was trying to show us. You know what I'm saying? Love your brother the way you want to be loved yourself. And Abram was doing that before Christ, way back then. That's all I ask, sir.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And that's the key to brotherhood, brother. Right? I don't want there to be any strife between you and I behind these cattle, behind our servants, anything, brother.
Kind.
You understand what I'm saying? Because that's what it could lead to.
Kind.
You know what I'm saying? So to prevent that, brother, the Lord gave a solution, right? And here's the solution. Read. We at verse 9. 13 and 9.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 13, verse 9. Is not the whole land before thee?
Mm-hmm.
Separate thyself,
Mm-hmm.
I pray thee,
Mm-hmm.
from me.
Mm-hmm.
If thou wilt take the left hand, then I will go to the right. Or if thou depart to the right hand, then I will go to the left.
Very simple, brother. You know what I'm saying? We come to a fork in the road. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go to the left. If you go to the left, and he allowed his nephew to choose. If you go to the left, I'll go to the right. And if you go to the right, I'll go to the left. Very simple, brother. You understand what I'm saying? That was wisdom.
It's better than fighting over cattle.
You know, we're not finna fight over no cattle, brother. You know what? Matter of fact, what we'll do. You know, the Lord will multiply you. You know what I'm saying? We'll just separate. It's all good. Keep going.
Verse 10. And Lot lifted up his eyes and beheld all the plain of Jordan, that it was well watered everywhere, before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, even as the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as thou comest unto Zoar.
You understand? So Lot looked up and was like, oh man, this land already look good. You know, I already got the water, I already got everything I needed. It looked like an oasis or a garden already. You see what I'm saying? So all I got to do is, you know, I can have my cattle, tell my cattleman, hey, we're going to put these cattle over here. We're going to put these animals over here, these animals over there. Everybody got water. Lot thought it was already plotted out. You see what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 11. Then Lot chose him all the plain.
Hold on. We got to go back to Hebrew, right?
Like
No sweat. Got ahead of yourself. Jesus.
Like
and it got good.
Yeah, it did right.
It got good, right? I understand. Jesus, brother. I understand.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 13, verse 11, in the Hebrew. YAHANNA, Lawa, Lawat, Ath, Kal, Kakar, Ha Yaradan, Sa'ai, Lawat, Ma Qurad, Paradawa, Ayash, Ma'aya, Akyawa. Verse 12. Abaram, Yeshab, Ba Arataza. Kana'ainan. It's like Kana'ain. Walawat. Yashab. Ba Iriya. Ha Kakar.
Give me that highlight.
Waya Ahal. I. Saddam.
You had 13?
13 Kamakai.
So we just gonna finish out the chapter in Hebrew.
Kamakai. So
That's right.
verse 13. Wa Anashia. Saddam. Ra Ayam. Wa Khata Ayam. Wa, it's like a wa Khata Ayam. La Yahweh. Ma'ad. Verse 14. Wa Yahweh. Amar. All. Abaram. Akaria. Ha Parada. Slakia. Ha Parad. Lawat. Ma'aimawa. Sha'a. Na. Slakia. Na'a. Ayan Niyaka. Wara'a. Man. Ha Makwam. Ashar. Ata. Sham. Tazapa. Wa Nagaba. Wa Quadama. Wa Yama. Verse 15. Kaya. Af. Call. Ha Aratza. Ashar. Atha. Ra'ah. Laka. Athan Na. Wa Lazar Ayaka. Iwalam. Verse 16. Wa Shemathia. Af. Zara'ika. Ka'ipar. Ha Aratza. Ashar. Yowakal. Ayash. La Manawath. Af. Ipar. Ha Aratza. Gum. Zara'ika. Yamana. Verse 17. Wawam. Ha Halak. Ba Aratza. La Araka. Wa La Khaba. Kaya. Laka. A Sana. Athan Na. Verse 18. Waya Ahal. Abaram. Waya Ba'a. Waya Shab. Ba Al-Niyah. It's like Ba Al-Niyah. Mara'a. Ashar. Ba Khabarwan. Wa Yaban. Sham. Ma Tazabach. La Yahweh. This is the book of This is the book of Genesis, chapter 13, verse 11. Then Lot chose him all the plain of Jordan, and Lot journeyed east, and they separated themselves, the one from the other.
You understand? That's wisdom. You know, and that's what the Lord has the men he chooses to operate in, brother. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 12. Abram dwelled in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelled in the cities of the plain, and pitched his tent toward Sodom.
Good night.
Verse 13. But the men of Sodom were wicked and sinners before the Lord exceedingly.
There was a price to pay for Lot moving into a place that was already developed. You understand what I'm saying? These people were doing disgusting things in the sight of the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? They were, you know, and Lot, this is like, you know what I'm saying? But hey, they got the water, they got this, and they got that, brother. You understand? It's like going to Uber to Las Vegas, brother, instead of choosing to stay in the country. And that's what Abram decided, you know, Abram went with that, because that's what Lot chose. He said, if you go left, I'll go right. You know what I'm saying? Lot chose unwisely. Keep going.
Verse 14. And the Lord said unto Abram, after that Lot was separated from him, lift up now thine eyes, and look from the place where thou art northward, and southward, and eastward, and westward. Verse 15. For all the land which thou seest, to thee will I give it, and to thy seed forever.
You understand? So we know now the land of Canaan, brother, that the Lord promised to Abram is the land of Israel. You understand what I'm saying? It's what's now called the Middle East. The Lord promised that to Abraham and his descendants. And who are the descendants of Abraham?
Israelites.
Isaac.
Isaac and Jacob.
Whose name was turned to what?
Israel.
Brother, we can't, that's not up for debate anymore, brother. It's 2024. You understand what I'm saying? Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, you have a culture. You have a custom. You have a land that belongs to you. And most importantly, you have a God that looks like you, brother.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? And he promised your forefathers a land, man. You understand? And he's going to get us back in that, brother, after he makes a blood blast after that about the place, brother.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's going to get bad over there first, and then he's going to put us over there, brother. Come on now, what you got?
I mean, what you're saying is heavy once again, sir, because it's the Lord. We just read how the Lord was angry with how things were on earth. What did he do? He flooded everybody but one person and one family.
Right.
He flooded everybody with one family, and you know what I'm saying? That's because we weren't doing what the Lord wanted. Now we're not doing what the Lord wanted. So you gotta expect. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hell to pay.
You understand? The Lord don't play, bro. He is a righteous father, bro. He is a father that is going to do what he says he's going to do. He says that in the Bible. It's in the scriptures. He's going to do what he said he's going to do. Now, the way you can sway his judgment is by being obedient.
Being a good child.
Being a good child, brother. That's excellent. Hey, that's the phrase that pays, brother. You be a good child. See how that'll work out. You be obedient. See how that'll work out. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 16. And I will make thy seed as the dust of the earth, so that if a man can number the dust of the earth, then shall thy seed also be numbered.
You understand? So the Lord is saying right here, right now, brother, look. You can't number the sands of the sea, brother. So many little grains, brother, you can't even see a speck, a single grain of sand. You understand what I'm saying? But when you put all that sand and all that sand accumulate, guess what that sand will do? It'll keep the waters from coming onto the earth, brother. That's how powerful the Lord is, man. That's how cold it is, brother. And that's, most importantly, brother, that's how fine our women are, brother. Because, brother, you jump on top of a black, Hispanic, Native American woman, you will want to build a nation. You understand what I'm saying? They that bad, brother. Good night. Keep going, brother.
Verse 17. Arise, walk through the land and the length of it and the breadth of it, for I will give it unto thee. Verse 18.
The Lord promised, he promised us that land, brother. And if you are descendant of a man named Abram, right? By way of a man named Isaac, by way of a man named Jacob, brother, by way of one of his 12 sons, brother. You understand? This is your land. It's our land. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's our land and I want it now. You understand what I'm saying? And we're gonna get it, brother. In the I.S.U.P.K, brother, we're gonna build us a nation out of hell, brother. You understand? Out of a people who the earth don't see nothing good about, brother. You know what I'm saying? All the people of the earth look down on black, Hispanic, and Native American people. So much Kamala Harris, you understand what I'm saying? She can turn from being an East Indian to being a black person. That's what they think about our culture, brother. Right? They think they could just high step into being a Negro. You see what I'm saying? Because our culture is like merchandise. You understand? We're lambs for the slaughter. And that's how they look at us. So yeah, if Kamala Harris want to turn from being East Indian, she got a little brown tint to her, yeah, she's black now. She was promiscuous, right? Chucks and pearls. She pledged a black Greek sorority, you understand? Right? And locked up every Negro she could in the state of California. Right? But that's okay, because in y'all minds, right, y'all are different from them niggas. Them N-words, right?
Sir.
Talk to me, y'all.
And if I could, sir.
Come on, brother.
She not the first one to do that.
Come on.
There's been so many culture vultures. I can sit here and name them all day.
Great point.
But who we got? What's his name? Paul Wall.
Come on, brother.
Paul Wall got he got a shiny mouth and
he from South League.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, he could be black too. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like this. This is, but one thing they won't be able to do, brother, they can't get in here, brother. They ain't gonna be able to get into this refuge called the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no infiltrating that. You understand what I'm saying? Well, the key requirement is that you be a descendant of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
Right? Why can't? It's crazy to me, why black and Hispanic people can't be supremacists. You see what I'm saying? Every other nation in the earth, brother, can only be worried about their own. Right? And it's not that.
Right.
But when a black man say, you know what, I prefer Hispanic people. You understand what I'm saying? I prefer Native American people. I prefer the people that y'all I prefer them so-called Haitians in that S-hole country y'all got. Y'all set up for them. I prefer them because they're the tribe of Levi and the chosen people of God. Yeah. I prefer them.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's when it's, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with you? Come on.
Can we just have a family get together with our family only?
Come on, bro.
Can we not have to have your family,
bro,
in our family gathering and whatever we do with our family?
A Negro can't barbecue without Karen pulling up.
Sir.
You know, what are y'all doing? It smells like smoke. God, dog, bro, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? How much more y'all want from Negroes, man? Right?
Sir.
We gave y'all America, Mexico, Central and South America. You got the Caribbean islands. You got Puerto Rico, right? You got the West Indies. You got the Virgin Islands. You understand? We can have a barbecue. Brother, you know what? And we do here in the I.S.U.P.K, brother. It's going down in Detroit as we speak.
That's
you understand what I'm saying? Commander YAHANNA gave a fire lecture, brother. Oh my God. About demons, brother.
Come.
You see what I'm saying? One I've never heard no Christian pastor ever give, brother. You understand what I'm saying? No distinguished bishop or archbishop or an apostle. I've never heard one of them Negroes from, you know what I'm saying, whatever decorated university or theologian school, whatever, whatnot. I've never heard them break down what a goddamn demon is, man. You know what I'm saying? Till I met Commander YAHANNA, brother.
That's
by
right.
way of Cap Kahan, by way of Captain Yatza. You know what I'm saying? That's when I learned, brother. And then I said, you know what? This is the place where I'm going to be forever. Keep reading now.
You got to go back to the Hebrews, sir.
You done with 17? No, you got to read 18.
One more. Like
Come on, man.
Verse 18. And then Abram removed his tent and came and dwelt in the plain of Mamre, which is in Hebron, and built there an altar unto the Lord.
You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between Abraham and Lot. You know what I'm saying? Abraham knew it was nothing but the Lord that got me here, brother. So I'm going to build him an altar. I'm going to build him a place. You understand what I'm saying? So the earth will know that this place here belongs to Yahweh.
Sir.
You understand what I'm saying? This is going to be a marking. So the earth would know, brother. Come on now.
And if I could,
come on, yes you can.
He built that altar at the beginning of the travels too. We were talking about.
Come on.
I was a little bit confused on where he was and why he built the altar, but I mean, it wasn't too much confusion because he was respecting the Most High.
Come on, bro.
He was showing respect to the Most High for the mission the Most High gave him at the beginning of the mission. Then he gave respect to the Most High for the mission at the end of the mission.
Come on, man.
And that's if Abram could build more altars, he probably would.
Man, brother, look, man, you know what I'm saying? And what our oppressor has done, he has gone through our land, tore them down. You know what I'm saying? He got them in the Smithsonian, right? And he's hiding that understanding from us, right? So we can constantly think that we're N-words, so we can think we're S-words and savages, brother. You know what I'm saying? That we're no good. That's the whole game, to keep us beat down in the earth. You know what I'm saying? So they won't have to ever serve an N-word. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that, brother. But guess what? It's going to happen, America. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. You're going to serve prison officer YAHANNA. Y'all going to do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, kissing his feet ain't enough, brother. That ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? We're going to sell your children to the Sabaeans, right? We're going to do the same thing you did to us. It's only right. Right on? Come on, brother. Yes, you can.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
That's only what the Bible says, brother, right?
And shall pull it, sir?
Come on, now.
Kind of kinds of like it.
You know, Revelation 13, I start at verse 9.
Kind of
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's only fair. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. Y'all don't have to teach it in your public schools anymore. You understand? Because Commander YAHANNA has a school in every major city in America and all over the earth. And we'll teach Black, Hispanic, and Native American children, brother.
That's right.
The truth. We'll teach them that our descendants were slaves because we disobeyed the Most High. You understand? We'll teach it. It's okay. You ain't got to indoctrinate our children. Matter of fact, you could teach indentured servitude, right? As long as you allow my children not to have to stand up for that flag. You understand? My children won't have to stand up for that flag. You keep that freedom. You understand what I'm saying? Or my children have to celebrate the winter solstice, Christmas, Easter. My children I don't want my children to have to do that in your school, right? You don't want to teach my children the truth, right? You want to teach my children that indentured servitude, right? You don't want to teach my children about the Spanish Inquisition. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? My children are going to know the truth anyway. But don't indoctrinate my children with y'all BS. You know what I'm saying? Have my children read books of homosexuality. We're not finna do that. You understand?
Good night.
Come on now.
This is the book of Revelation. chapter 13, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
If a man have an ear, let him hear.
Come on, brother. The understanding. If you got not just a regular, everybody got ears, right? But him that got understanding, brother, hear this. Keep going.
Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity
Mm-hmm.
shall go into
This
captivity.
is a simple way to see if you can understand basic scripture, right? If you can understand what's written in black and white,
Come on, God.
right? So we read this at camp. Do you have understanding? Yes, I can understand. You understand context clues. You understand these basic reading comprehension principles, right? If you can understand that, then you can understand this. Read it again.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Who has led a people into captivity in present day history, right? Because what they're not going to tell you is who the Babylonians led into captivity. You're not going to learn that even in college. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to learn who the Syrians led into captivity. You're not going to learn who the Persian and the Medish Empire led into captivity. You understand what I'm saying? But the Roman Greco empires, right? They led a people into captivity, brother. You understand what I'm saying? That Roman Greco society is still resurrected in the earth today.
Right.
And who did they lead into captivity?
Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans.
You understand what I'm saying? That's simple understanding, brother. Officer Y.A.H.N.Na has an ear to hear, brother. Keep reading now. You know, that's my brother.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
I don't know who has the best military systems in the earth. Which nation of people have the best military systems in the earth? You know what I'm saying? Who spends billions, hundreds of billions of dollars, brother, in defense systems? You understand what I'm saying? Now, recently, this week, reporting news, brother, right? You know, the Israelis, brother, bombed Hezbollah. You see what I'm saying? Bombed Beirut, right? And that is Hezbollah and pretty much the Arabs' main hub, brother. Bombed them.
It's like
wasn't
not their leader, but the leader of Hamas assassinated?
Come on, brother. A high-ranking official of Hamas was assassinated by the Israelis, brother.
Good.
Come on now.
All this is happening while you're watching Wolverine and Deadpool.
God damn, I'm just gonna say that out. Get that brother here, bro. That's crazy. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While you worried about some Wolverine and some Deadpool, brother. You know what I'm saying? Two men borderline, you know what I'm saying, flirting with the LGBTQ community.
Seriously.
Brother. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you, Disney.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Brother, the Israelis, brother, right? And this thing, they told America, they tell America where they're going to bomb and who they're going to hit, everything. Told America that they were going to bomb Hezbollah in Lebanon, in Beirut, the heart of their, you know, their central intelligence. Right? Now here's the thing, brother. They have never been, no Arab nation has ever been able to bomb Tel Aviv. You know why? Because the billions of dollar defense system that's there. You understand what I'm saying? They have a defense system, brother, that when a missile goes over Tel Aviv, right, an anti-missile defense system goes up and knocks down the missile, right? Causes the missile to hit it. You know what I'm saying? This is why Tel Aviv don't get destroyed. Same reason, you know, the Pentagon, right? All you know, the superpowers, brother. Right? That's what they call them. You understand? But the Lord is going to deal with it, brother. And that's what's going to be so amazing, right?
That's right.
You know, the sky going to crack open, brother, and the most terrible things from the fourth dimension are going to come out of it, brother. You see what I'm saying? From time, brother, it's going to come out. They're going to come out, brother, and it's going to be a terrible day. You understand? Keep going, brother. And that's you know, and that's the simple payback. You know what I'm saying? And that's to prove verse, what's that, 11?
Verse 10.
Uh-huh.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Brother, that goes to prove that he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword, brother. And they're in cahoots, right? Because who was the greatest ally of Tel Aviv, brother?
Esau.
You know, he's the Edomite too. The greatest is America.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? They got Kamala Harris on tape saying, I'm not going to do, they asked her about reparations for black America. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do things just for black people. And then on the same video, they show her, yeah, so we want to pledge $38 billion to Israel. But it's okay to do stuff just for Israel. Commander YAHANNA don't need $38 billion. You understand what I'm saying? You give Commander YAHANNA a fraction of what you owe. Right? Black, Hispanic, the nation of Israel. The true nation of Israel. You give Commander YAHANNA a fraction of what you give Tel Aviv, brother. And see if we won't end black on black crime.
Right.
We'll end it, brother.
That's
brown
right.
on brown crime. Black on brown crime. We will end it, brother. End it. You understand? And I believe that, brother. I believe in what Commander YAHANNA can do. You know what I'm saying? That's it on that? Let's go back to the Hebrew, right? Genesis.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 14, verse 1, in the Hebrew. YAHANNA. By Yamaya. It's like it. By Yamaya. Amar Rapal. Malak. Shana'ar. Rayawak. Malak. Alasar. Kadaral, it's like the Kadaralai, Mar, Malak, Ayalam, what's the aisle? Malak, Gawayam. Verse 2. I.S.U.P.K, Malakma, Ath, Bara'ai, Malak, Sodom, that's like Saddam, Wa'ath, Barashai, Malak, Mara, Shana'ab, Malak, Adama, Shama'abar, Malak, Tazabawa, Yayam, Malak, Bala'ai, Haya'ah, Taza'ai. Verse 3. Call Allah, Khabarwa. It's like Khabarwa, Khabarwa. All. I'm a qua. Shadayam. Hawa'a, Yam, Ha-Malach. Verse 4, Shatayam, Aishara, Shana, Ibadawa, Ath, Kad, Daralai, Mar, Wa Shalash, Ishara, Shana, Maradwa, Slakia, Maradwa. Verse 5. Wa Ba'ar, it's like a Wa Ba'arabai, Aishra, Shana, Ba'a, Ka Dara, it's like Ka Daralai, Mar.
Mar.
It's like Ka Darala, Mar. Wa Hamalakium, Ashar, Athawa, Wa Yakawa, Ath, Rapa'ayam, Ba'ai Shatharath, Ba'ai Shatharath, Quaranayam, Wa'ath, Ha Zawazayam, Baham, Wa'ath, Ha Ayamyam, Bashawa, Kwa Raya Thayam. Khan. Verse 6. Wa'ath. Ha Khayat. Ba Hararam. Sha'ayar. I. Ya. Pa Aran. Ashar, Ayel, Ha Madabar. Verse 7. Wa Yashabwa, Wa Yashabwa, Wa Yaba'awa, All, Ayan, Mashapat, Ha Wa'a, Kwadash, Wayakawa, Ath, Call, Shaddai, Ha'ai Malakwa, Wagam, Ath, Ha Amariya, Ha Yashab, Ba Kha Tazan, Samar. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 14, verse 1. And it came to pass in the days of Amaraphel, king of Shinar, Arioch, king of Elisar, Shadoralamar, king of Elam, and Tidal, king of nations. Verse 2, that these made war with Bera, king of Sodom, and with Bersha, king of Gomorrah, Shinab, king of Admah, and Shemeber, king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, which is Zoar.
You know what I'm saying? So it looks like war, it looks like a world war.
Kind.
Couple nations allied together, and they going against some other couple nations, brother.
Sir.
Keep going.
Verse 3. All these were joined together in the value of Siddim, which is the salt sea. Verse 4. 12 years they served Shadoralamar, and in the 13th year they rebelled. Verse 5. And in the 14th year came Chedorlaomer and the kings that were with him, and smote the Raphaims, and Ashtaroth, Karnaim, and the Zuzims, and Ham, and the Emins, and Shaveh, Kiriathaim. It's like Kiriathaim. Verse 6. And the Horites in their Mount Seir.
Seir.
It's like Mount Seir. And Elaparon, which is by the wilderness. Verse 7. And they returned and came to in Mishpat, which is Kadesh, and smote all the country of the Amalekites, and also the Amorites that dwelt in Hazazon Tamar.
Understand? So, brother, setting the stage, brother, of the wickedness of Sodom and Gomorrah, right? It's the Lord proving that He's the Most High Power, right? Because He'll have these heathen nations fight against each other. And He's proving it, He's showing Abram. Right there, right now. Abram's sitting back watching all these people fight. And the only person he got to worry about is life. You know what I'm saying? Brother, these scriptures are real, brother. And the Lord don't do nothing different. So the thing that happened then, it happened before your time, and it's going to happen until Christ come back, brother. Because when our King come back, it's going to be nothing but peace. The earth will practice war no more, brother. You see what I'm saying? And the earth will rejoice, brother, because the righteous will be in rulership. You understand what I'm saying? And that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So with that, we already got it highlighted. We're going to pick up again at the book of Genesis, chapter 14, verse 8. Next week, brother. Salaki for my tardiness. You understand? But, yeah, we're going to pick it back up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to serve the Lord, right? And we're going to rehearse the righteous acts. We're going to do all those goodly things, brother. You understand? With that, Amadim was need to stand.
Shalom.
Shalom. Come back around. It's a while back? Okay, we'll go have a seat. Go have a seat. It's a while. Wapayam Hakwadam, which means to face the east. Sar means to turn. I'm going to read the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew and in the English.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Wadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malak with Ka. Taba'ah. Watzayaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Nathanawa. Lacham. Kal. Yawam. Basalaknawa. Kabawatnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawatinawa. Wala'ah.
Aba'aynawa.
Manasayawan,
Manasayawan.
Abal,
Abal.
Awashayanawa,
Awashayanawa.
Mayan,
Mayan.
Rai,
Right.
Kaya,
Kaya.
Laka,
Laka.
Hamalakwa,
Malakwa.
Wahala,
Wahala.
Wahata Para,
Wahata Para.
Lawalamium,
Walamyam.
Aman,
Aman. In the English it reads, Our Father,
our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom
Thy
come.
will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us of our
And
debts.
forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
And lead us not.
Into temptation.
To temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us.
From evil.
From evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Sar. Turn your face to front. We're going to salute the Torah.
Throw that right here.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakya.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakya.
Right, we're going to give a courteous salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmadum, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatah, Yazmatan, Sar, turn the face sisters, Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmadum, Barak,
Yahweh Shema Lathan Ba'Shem Yahshua.
Yazmatan, is Smith.